hoping to prove today? You said you wanted to. I heard that you needed to deliver a letter.
Yes.
To who were you delivering the letter to?
To the McCain offices.
All right.
And the Republicans that are trying to take our right to vote away just because we've fallen on hard times and are in the process of losing our home. I'm in a two-working family house. My husband works full-time and I work full-time. They took my overtime away a year and a half ago to the point where I'm losing $700 a month that I was getting for 2 years. So it's not I'm not trying to pay my bills, it's I don't have the money anymore to pay my bills. I've cut out phone, garbage service, I've cut out cable, anything that is technically right now a luxury.
And when you heard about the story about how people with foreclosed homes may lose their vote because they're considered out of the voting district.
I'm 43 years old. I've had the right to vote since I was 18, and I have done nothing illegally to cause me to have my right taken away.
And you wanted to deliver that letter today. What kind of success did you have getting that letter to the person you wanted to get it to, or to the McCain campaign?
To show them that I'm not going to lay down and take it. I'm American first and foremost. That's my God-given right as born in this country.
Did they accept the letter that you presented to them?
I was refused access along with other people who had the same idea. We were told to get off their private property. They said that maybe after they've talked to people inside, they would let someone come out and talk to us. As it was stated by someone else in our group, well, we've got a 50-50 chance that we'll even see him again. People time off of work, use what little vacation time I have, drag my butt from Jackson in this weather all the way up to where I don't know where I am to make sure that my voice was heard. I've got friends. I've got people in my shop that already lost their homes, and they're still there working, just trying to make it in apartments and that. They've had to sell off their belongings, as did I, to try to keep the mortgage company at bay. And most of those mortgage companies, they don't care about you. You're just a number.
You know, John McCain chose that this is his headquarters. You know, Trott and Trott is one of a major mortgage lender. Had
I known, I would have been up here sooner. No, seriously, we're all just numbers to them. It all comes down to the dollar that they worship. They don't care that there are children, working hard, law-abiding people that just want to have a place to sleep at night, that have worked and scrimmaged and saved to get a house in the first place. I didn't even put out new flowers this year because I didn't want to put them out and they get told I gotta leave and leave them behind. I've stopped putting up family photos on the walls because I don't want to have to take them back down. I do not want to move. I have 3 more years and my baby of 4 girls. My last one will finally be graduating. Then I won't need a big old house. I can live in a Winnebago and travel from city to city. But in the meantime, I gotta keep a roof over my baby's house. This nice lady right here isn't technically related to me, but my kids call her grandma, and she's mine, me and my husband. She didn't have a place to go. She moved in with us. We thought we had it all set. We were working good, bills were getting paid, and now she has to worry about a place to live too. It's not right. It is just not right.
Where do you work?
I work at Dowling Corporation in Jackson, Michigan. I've been there 3 years.
Okay.
I work every day, as many hours as I can.
Excuse me, Nancy, I'm sorry. I just want to let you know it appears as though that they send the police here, and I just want to make sure you have this letter in hand, and basically when they come to just say, this is our mission, and if he could help to get this across to the McCain campaign, then we'll move on, and that's what we're gonna do. We just want to get them this letter.
They're not gonna come out.
You know, if the police wants to bring in the letter, I think we're just as happy.
They're not coming out, evidently. They don't wanna address us
because we're just numbers. We're not.
Yeah, they wanna take people's votes, but they don't. These are the people that vote for them, that put them in office and everything. You know,
exactly.
People forget this. I mean, we're the people that put them in office.
Our money pays their job.
But they should show that they care about us.
You know, they're worried about nobody else.
But they don't care about us. I mean, they want to disenfranchise people so they can sway the vote the way they want it.
They'll smooze you during election season.
We need some fair elections. We're Americans. Hey, we work hard. Hey, we do what we have to do. We pay taxes. We vote in people looking for them to help us have a better life in America.
I didn't want to by a lot of people.
One of the things that John McCain said in his interview last night on MSNBC was one of the things he loves about America is that everyone has these rights, the right to vote.
Why don't he prove it then? Why don't John McCain stand up and be the man he claims he is on television and in his commercials? One time I even thought he'd make a good president, but I wouldn't vote for him
Change your mind
if
now?
I was paid. I'm James E. Morgan, Detroit A.C.O.R.N chairperson, and I'm upset.
Are our names going to be given to Mr. McCain?
No.
Because here's my driver's license in case you want to.
No, I don't want to give anybody's name to anybody. I just want to put down who I talk to.
Sir, can we give this to you so you can just see what this is about?
I'm sorry, I don't deliver things.
Oh no, just for your own reference.
This is why we're here.
No longer welcome in there, and that we need to remove our vehicles. And if I want to give this letter to Mr. McCain, it has to be by mail. They don't want to see us because putting a face to the problem, they don't want that may or may not cause them to be able to sleep at night.
Trott and Trott? Oh, so your name is on the list. So you know you can't vote.
Did you hear about how they're trying to make people with foreclosed homes take away their vote?
Absolutely.
And what do you think about that? I mean,
the problem with that is if in fact the person has already gone through foreclosure, lost their home, and are trying to move out, that might be a viable understanding. But because foreclosure is a process that takes quite a while, simply being on that list does not justify or explain why they want to do that. Because it's not necessarily that they're vacating the property. There's still redemption periods involved. There's still all sorts of negotiations that take place during the course of a foreclosure. So what we're looking at is stopping them from moving forward.
Whether or not he took the letter, the attention has been gotten, and we are also sending out a letter from Jobs with Justice, which everyone's a part of the coalition, to the head of the Republican Party to let him know that we'd like to meet with him and talk about these practices. And we also want to make sure that in addition to being wrong, what they're doing is illegal. Right. It's almost impossible for them to really use this tactic to stop people from voting. It's just a scare tactic. So if people ask you about it, part of the message we want to get across is they can't stop you from voting. This is just a tactic to scare you. So if people are in support of that, I think we'll call it a day.